Today we will be talking about the only dividend stock you will ever need in your portfolio. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please leave a comment of your favorite dividend stock at the moment, why it's favorite dividend stock at the moment, and also leave a like and subscribe as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys want to start investing in this dividend stock or any other stock for that matter, and you want 2 free stocks that could be worth up to $2,300, go ahead and check out the first link in our description to get signed up with WeBull. With all that out of the way, let's get straight into the only dividend stock you need in your portfolio, ticker symbol O or Realty Income. And here we are on realtyincome.com. They have a very good website if you guys want to learn more about Realty Income, and we'll go over a bit of it, but if you guys want to go more in depth, I suggest you go to their website. But if you see here, we can see that they have a 15.2% compound average annual return since their listing on the New York Stock Exchange in 1994. They're sitting at about $70 right now and have about 6,600 properties under long-term net lease agreements, 600 different clients, 56 retail and other industries, and 50 states, Puerto Rico, and the United Kingdom. Very diversified real estate portfolio. They have 611 consecutive monthly dividends paid and 95 consecutive quarterly increases. And now on to what all you guys want to know: how much of a dividend do they pay? So they actually pay a 4.1% dividend yield, and they pay it monthly. And that's why I really picked this as my favorite dividend stock, is because a lot of people like to have dividend stocks for the income, and this actually pays you monthly, which is what a lot of people like. They have an annual dividend of about $2.83, which means if you hold one share of Realty Income, you're going to get about $2.83 every year, paid out monthly, so divided by 12, and that is basically like 23 cents per share that you have every single month. So basically you need a lot of shares in order to get some real income, and we'll go over how much you need to have and later in the video when we go over my dividend tracker. But we can come here to Yahoo Finance to get a little bit more information on this company. So first of all, they have a market cap of about 27 billion, which is not too shabby if you ask me. A PE ratio of 71, but we'll go over why that's not too much in a second. Performance outlook is going to be green for short-term, mid-term, and long-term, and there's a bullish pattern detected on Yahoo Finance's radar. If we come down here, you can see that they have missed on each of their last earnings per share, but only by a minimal amount. Revenue has gone up each of the last 4 years, as well as revenue starting to trend up each quarter as well, and earnings are doing pretty good even with the pandemic going on last year. Yahoo Finance has them as a buy, as well as price targets from analysts for the next year have them at about $75 up to $84, and they're currently sitting at about $69. So overall, everything is looking up for Realty Income. And not only that, if we come here to statistics, you can actually see that they have a forward PE of about 46, which is not too bad for a stock that is this hyped. It is still a bit undervalued in my opinion. You can see here that they have about 20% profit margin, which is very good, 48% operating margin, which is very good. We can come here to financials and see that quarterly they have been increasing their total revenue, and their gross profit is doing very good as well. The cost of revenue is very minimal because they're in the real estate business. As for the balance sheet, that's where we come into a bit of a problem. They only have about 690 million current assets, and then they do have 990 million current liabilities, which is not that good, sadly. And then total debt, they do have about 8.7 billion in total debt, which I don't really like to see, but it is real estate, so that's something that they have to do in order to own their real estate. So overall, very good company. Just the balance sheet could look better in my opinion, but the income, the revenue is going up, everything is going up to plan. Next up, we can come here to my dividend tracker. So Ignore the stuff on top. That is from a video I did the other day about a $1,000 portfolio. But here we go. If we look right here on this part of the dividend tracker, you can see that ticker symbol O, or realty income. If you have 1,000 shares at an average cost of $76 or $67, just because I copied and pasted it from my other video, and a cost basis of about $67,000. So if you had $67,000 worth of realty income, you could see that you are going to be getting a monthly payment, annual dividend of $2.83, and the yield is going to be 4%. So say you have $100 worth of realty income, you would actually have about $4 per year. If you have $1,000 of realty income, you get 40. If you have 10,000, you get 400 per year. But if you had $67,000, which is basically 1,000 shares, you'd be getting $2,800 paid out every year. And when you calculate that does come out to about $240 per month, which is not too shabby. And $2,800 per year is nothing to be looked at lightly. If you did have $1 million in this, you would be getting about $40,000 per year in income. So this is really one of the best dividend investments that you can make, just because it pays out so much, and it pays out monthly. But now we can come here to WeBull, and we can see that overall it kind of bounces back and forth from $70 all the way to $60. I've been invested in realty income for a while, and I actually started investing around the $60 level, and it did reach about $72 at one point. But it kind of bounces back and forth between $64 and $71. But over the past couple of weeks, over the last week or so, you can see that we did hit a bottom of $65, and now we have been trending back up, topping out at about $70 today. And we are a bit overbought. 60 isn't too overbought. So this is really, if you're getting realty income anywhere from $65 to $67, I think that's a steal. And realty income could be going to about $80 by the end of this year. And not only that, they're going to be paying you dividends all around the whole way there. So you're going to be getting those gains as well as the dividends, which you can just reinvest or just take as income if you want. So yeah, this is really the only dividend stock that you really need in your portfolio. Obviously, you want a diverse portfolio. Say you want, Target, which only pays about 1.5% dividend yield, but they give you a lot of growth. You do want a diverse portfolio, but if I had to pick one dividend stock to have for the rest of my life, it would definitely be realty income, for all of the reasons that I laid out throughout this video. What's your favorite dividend stock? Let me know in the comment section below. Please leave a like and subscribe if you did find any value in this video. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. My name is Zach. I hope to see you in our next video.